The themes for today are healing and relaxation. You cannot heal when you're stressed out. Welcome to Words of Wisdom Tarot. I am Wendy with an E. I use the chakra system to give language to what women inherently know and the permission to trust it. As always, this is a general reading, and it's okay if it doesn't resonate. Not every reading is meant for everybody. So today, we're focusing on the chakras and healing and relaxation, because healing does not occur in a vacuum. It occurs going up and down the chakra system, and it occurs when we can get our nervous system to settle down enough to relax. The body cannot heal when it is in fight or flight. It can only heal in the parasympathetic, the rest or digest phase of being in, whether it's in activation or not. It cannot be in activation for you to be able to heal. And I know this. My nervous system has been greatly dysregulated. It is finally coming to a place of regulation. And now there are things on me that I had a mole show up on my back last year, and it was getting quite significant, and now it's almost gone because my nervous system can manage it. All right, so here we go. Healing and relaxation is the theme of the day as we run through the chakras. Okay, let's see what they have to say first. Okay. So in terms of our theme for today, which is healing and relaxation, solar plexus says you have divine support. So when we're sitting in our solar plexus and we're sitting in our power, we know how to get things done. We know how to move forward with confidence. And when we don't pay attention, obviously we get dinged by your spirit guides, your angel team, whomever it is that you converse with on the daily, God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you call source energy. But this card is saying, because we're talking about the fact that we want to have some healing and relaxation going on, and that today would be a good day, these energies feel very soft to me today. So it's a good day to be working on healing. Just know that the divine is behind you, asking you to step into that. And remember this, the solar plexus is yellow and happiness is also yellow. Now, there's no coincidence there. Happiness lives inside the solar plexus. Happiness is an inside job, okay? So for you to turn on your inner yellow, to turn on and really be in your power, in your solar plexus, you need to take time to relax. You need to take time to heal. You need to take time to do the things that fill your soul, because your soul also lives in your solar plexus. So it's right here. Everything you need is right here. Your ego, your soul, your power, your divine masculine, like all the hustle is in here. But the divine is asking you to actually flow today, to step back a little bit and sit in there and let some ideas cultivate. And you're going to be protected root chakra wise, so you don't have to worry. For today, when you get something like protection in the root chakra, and we're talking about healing and relaxation, this is saying that today you have space to do what you need to do for you, as opposed to you have a million things to do to make sure that your world stays stable. This protection card is saying you have divine support to do the healing and the relaxing. And this is saying for today, you're protected. So be sure to take care of yourself. In the sacral chakra, we have steadfastness. Now it's funny. I almost feel this card as a rebellion against the last cards that we were just reading. That there are certain ideas. Ideas are born in the sacral chakra, by the way. They're expressed out of the throat chakra. So the sacral chakra and the throat chakra are connected together from an expression viewpoint. But this feels like, instead of steadfastness, this actually feels like it should be in reverse. It feels like stubbornness. It's like, but, I have all these things I need to do today, and I don't have time to relax. I don't have time to put self-care in. This really feels like it should be in reverse. It's like, I don't wanna. That is what I feel off of this card. But when you do, your heart chakra says there's blessings. When you take care of yourself, blessings come in. Even if it's just in the form of your nervous system regulating, or you all of a sudden have clarity and an idea rolls in that, for something that you were waiting to have a solution for. So don't get too stuck in your steadfastness, because there are blessings coming from you stopping to take care of yourself for a day. Now, your throat chakra, the card is energetic movement. So when we're all gummed up in our sacral chakra, it's very difficult for us to have an ungummed up throat chakra, okay? So to get your throat chakra loosening up, this card is telling you need to move your body. That card just means, turn on some music and dance in your kitchen, go for a walk. Out here in Alberta, when we want to do energetic movement, we go climb mountains, but you may not have a mountain nearby that you can climb. But basically, when emotions get trapped in the body, the way to get them out is through movement. And that's because your emotions get trapped in your fascia. Okay, your fascia is your connective tissue. It's all over your body. It's everywhere in your body. And when your fascia gets restricted, so does your movement. So when you begin to do some energetic movement, you start to loosen up the fascia. You start to get some flow, some circulation. You start to melt where things are stuck. And when that happens, your fascia is a piezoelectric system. So it's got electrical impulses constantly running through it. When you open up a pathway that's been jammed, all of a sudden, new ideas can come in. That's where those blessings come from. So make sure you move your body. If you are like me and you have been dealing with significant grief, I will tell you, physical activity is the best way to move emotion out of your body. When I was going through the worst of everything after Felix died in 2024, I lived off grid. I worked very, very hard. Living off grid is not easy, and I worked hard. I worked very hard, and it was the best thing to heal me. It helped put my soul and all the broken pieces back together. So do not discount moving your body. And when you move your body, hello, Pip. When you move your body, especially as women, because of how everything has been set up in the world, we tend to be very tight through our hips because of root chakra issues. So make sure you're moving your hips. You're going to find they're really stiff at first, but move your hips, sway your hips. We're supposed to have sway in our hips. So move your hips, okay? Third eye is fulfillment. Now, isn't that interesting? We just talked about all this, about how if you get out of your own way, there are blessings coming. Again, third eye fulfillment talks about as you allow yourself to relax, as you allow yourself to have space, you move your body, you start to allow things to shift around, you're going to feel a lot better. Your head's going to calm down. That is also how you get clarity. When you get that overthinking to stop, that's how you get clarity. That's how wisdom from inside you and from your guides can be processed through your body. Fulfillment. So let yourself do some healing work today, because you're going to feel so much better for it. And lastly, we have your crown chakra, which is perseverance. This card is just basically, it's actually showing me, just keep on the straight and narrow. Keep doing what you're doing, but add a little bit more in. So yesterday, I'll post this video up shortly. Yesterday, I did a video about how to release the fascia in your feet and your fingers. That is one way that you can start easily, without a lot of effort or energy, to take care of your body, start to release things and start to move things around and start to feel better and looser and more free within your body. And that's what this whole thing feels like, is that you need some freedom in your body so that you can create, so that you can get new ideas. Okay? So, healing, relaxing, do it. Don't be stubborn. Good things will come from you taking care of yourself today. So that's what the cards have for you today. I hope that something in here resonated with you. If you'd like to go deeper and explore your own chakras, the link is in this description box below. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and go enjoy your day. I love you. Mwah.